because you grew up in Russia.
Yeah.
And you have give us your take on all this, because you have a really, what we talked about earlier, a really neat story on just the different waves of immigrants as well coming out of Russia, and just your perspective as a American who grew up in Russia.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's do. So no, full disclosure. I never really fit in Russia. I was always a weird kid. And then, because I moved from Russia to the US a few times, I was, I was labeled as pretentious because I was from America, but then also I was native to Russia. So I was always, in between the two.
Yeah.
But specifically, my experience is 1991 immigrants that are coming from, falling apart Soviet Union and food lines and everything are very, very different than immigrants coming in 95 and 96. And their perspective, there's definitely like a good immigrant kind of thought. Like there's Russians who perceive themselves to be on the right side of history, and they're very, very heavily right leaning and very we support the American government because, or we oppose anything in the American government that is left leaning because that reminds us of communism and everything terrible from Russia.
It's that fear of it going to.
Huge. And so then you have people who are just my family was very America was the promised land.